Truly, it was a very powerful experience. All I had to worry about that day was, how did I survive? I'd had 1 week in the middle of the winter with no money at all. No one even gave me a penny. I didn't find any food. I was I don't know what happened. And by the end of a week, and I've got to keep moving, I can't just sit in one place, so I've got to walk miles, and I shouldn't be able to walk at all with a bad leg. And by the end of a week, with no food in the cold, I was virtually passing out on my feet. I was just Someone at the Jehovah's Witness gave me a tenner, and I immediately bought porridge oats and brown sugar. Got that in me. Cold. Doesn't matter. I went and curled up somewhere and got that porridge in me. Just let it do its stuff. Porridge and sugar. And salt. What I was saying is that if you're a Christian, you see, I'm not in the least bit frightening, because we immediately have the world in common of faith and Christianity. And then I want to share that love, so I've got a place in which to do that. I want to welcome people here. This is why it's so painful. If a little boy comes to my gate, my spirit is saying, well, how kind of you to come over and visit me. You know, I won't welcome you in because you're a young fellow and this is the world we live in, but I'll have a chat with you nicely at the gate. But not if I know that I'm going to get the verbals. So then that tears me up. To think of these little souls at 12. At 12, I was starting my squash. I ended up training 8 days a week. I was the best squash player in the whole of Britain, under 16. I won something called the Junior Evans tournament. It's on the board at Mill Hill School in London, northwest London, a good minor public school. My parents thought that was good for us, so that's where I went. Got a letter from the Board of Governors. No one had won that tournament since a guy called Mike Corby used to captain England at squash and hockey concurrently at the senior level. Okay? 9-3, 9-7, 9-1. I won. Okay, I'm like Fred Perry. Have a good game, fine, but when it comes down to it, you win against a guy called Martin Jones of Marlborough School, I beat him. No? Well, it is something. I wasn't out on the streets hurling insults at complete strangers. Twiddling around on their bicycles, round and round and round they go. It's like stereotypical behavior of animals in a zoo, that. There's this little girl opposite. It's all she does. It's almost psychotic. The parents kind of lock them out, then go out and play, leave us alone, right? And then they go round and round and round and round and round. There was another one last night sitting there, and he's like this, on the curb. Just sitting there, and his legs are starting to shake. It's like you get it with animals in a zoo. And he's only about, I think actually it's the son of this number 27 Adam Thwaite. They probably sent him outside to play. They didn't want him in the house. They're probably making love. And the parents, so they kick him out. Take out and play. You know, I'm quite perspicacious. I'm not going to let this rest. They've got their little stuff in, and I shall respond in a, whatever manner I see fit. Bath. See it through my eyes, right? I'm seeing it through my eyes. It hurts. I see, in many ways, beauty in a butterfly fluttering by.